my name's Nathan Taylor, otherwise known as Sockmatician, and this is a double knitting tutorial. In this one I'm going to be looking at Yarnovers in double knitting. First of all, we'll create an AB pair of Yarnovers and then a BA pair of Yarnovers. As you can see on this side of the work, my yarn A is the yellow, and on the other side I've got a nice purple colour there, so my yarn B is my purple. The first thing to do is you bring the yarn A to the front, coming between the two needles. Then you take it to the back, going over the top of the needle, and then you bring it to the front a second time. So you've basically done a yarn over and a half. Then with your yarn B, you bring it to the front, coming between the two needles, and take it over the top of the right needle. So that's a full yarn over. And then this half yarn over that you've got with yarn A, you undo that by taking that yarn to the back. And you can see here, I've got two very nice and separate A-B yarn overs. Let me show you that again. It's very, very simple. I'm sure you don't need to see it a second time, but here it comes. You do a full yarn over with yarn A, and then a half yarn over, bring it to the front. Then you work a full yarn over with yarn B, and you take yarn A to the back. If you like, you can think about it as a yarn over and a half, a yarn over and an unhalf. That's the way I like to think about it. Or if you want to put it into normal DK parlance, you can work a yarn over with yarn A, bring both yarns to the front, work a purl side yarn over with yarn B, and take both yarns to the back. So you can see it really does follow the normal procedures there. That's how you work an AB pair of yarn overs, and I'll work a couple of pairs to get away from that. And now I'm going to show you how to work a BA pair. It's exactly the same, it's just with the yarn switched over, but because my yarns are in different hands, it looks slightly different. So here I am at the point where I'm going to make my yarn over. I bring yarn B to the front, to the back, and to the front again. Then I take yarn A to the front and to the back, and then I take yarn B to the back. And that's it. Just lock those in by working another pair there, and then you can see what I've done. So with that first pair of yarn overs, they're here, yellow and purple. That one there, sorry, that yellow stitch and that purple stitch. And you can see that the other pair of yarn overs that I've made are purple and then yellow. So I've switched the colours over. So this would be the start of a column of purple stitches if I wanted it to be that way, and this would be a start of a new column of yellow stitches. When you get to those yarn overs on the return row, you can just work into them as if they were any other stitch. They'll present themselves to you in the right order, and you just work over the top of them as if they were normal double knitting stitches. And that's how you work yarn overs in double knitting. Zip!